Yo. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 check. Let's see. I want to have no goddamn. No interruptions or nothing while I talk. Yo. Mic check. 1 2. Anybody in the chat? Can y'all hear me? Let's see here. I'm gonna check some shit. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Hey. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Why I can't get into my damn? Oh, okay. Here we go. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Let's see what this does. Mic check. 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Yo. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Tap 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Trying to see if I was check this audio. I messed that up. That Chris Brown video. I fucked that up. I can say that. I messed that up. There wasn't no need for the deleting it, so it is what it is. But I made sure I acknowledge it though. Yeah, definitely that. Everybody can hear me. Mic check. 1 2. Does anybody can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Mic check. 1 2. Mic check. Anyone that can hear me, put one in the chat. I'm trying to check this audio, see how it's doing. Mic check, mic check. Mic check 1, 2. If you can hear me, if you hear me real clear, put a 1. I want to be doing this. And you can, it's all this static and this stuff. So those of you that's in the chat, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 if you can hear me crystal clear. You can hear me kind of clear. I don't want all this distortion all in the mic. I don't like all that. Yeah. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Make sure I straighten up all this audio right here. Some issues I was having earlier with these videos. So I just want to make sure and see if y'all can see if y'all can hear me pretty good. Trey Spectors, what's happening with you? Salute to you, Trey Spectors. Appreciate you dropping in with me, whether if you're here for 3 seconds or not. Hey man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Can you hear me, Trey Spectors? If you're still in the room, how my mic sound? Is it like distorted or it sound good? Okay, okay, sound good. I don't want the distortion because I made some videos and I went back over. I was like, God damn, it sound distorted as a motherfucker. But I know what I was doing. I was loud and clear. Okay. Mr. Danjo, what is that? Mr. Danjo OG? Evo May, what's happening? What's happening? I gotta get y'all definitely gotta get y'all applause up in here. I got some shit up in here. I appreciate y'all coming up in here rocking with me. It's just some stuff I want to kind of, go over. I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all let me know if I'm sound faded or whatever. I talk away from the mic a little bit because I move around a little bit. So salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is Django OG. Django OG. He in the building. Appreciate you, man. Shoot, salute, salute, salute. Hey man, I just wanted to just jump on here. I don't know who really like kind of going live. I was checking my feed on my other page to see who was going live. So I seen some others doing their content and whatever, but I just want to slide in for a little bit. You know how I do, slide in and out. Make sure you at least kind of satisfied. You know what I mean? I can take that how you wanna. Take it how you wanna. Take it how you wanna. Tonight's topic, I would just want to kind of do us you see my thumbnail, it's the free fire talk. So we can have anyone that have any conversations or have any kind of like uh anything to bring up or stuff like that, and we can have the conversation. Um Appreciate it, even May. Appreciate it. You know. Um yeah, it's all about just putting stuff out there that we really ever talk about. It could draw others closer. It could talk about like the ones you share with your significant other, your family members, or your friends and stuff like that. It's just the conversations that we don't normally have on the regular, and we just want to put all that on the forefront on the internet. And long as we're talking logically and reasonable, and opinions is always shared, what I'm saying? And I'm always open to uh a different aspect of stuff, and y'all as well. So KTC, what's happening? What's good? What's good? Sim set, what's good? Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming in here rocking with me, man. Hey, and I appreciate to the greatly appreciate it to the new subscribers that that jumped the board. So I won't disappoint you. I promise you that. I won't disappoint you. So I'm working on the mic skills, working on the videos aspect, editing and all that. So it's in due time. It's in due time. You know what I'm saying? A rich person hasn't grown overnight. That's all I can say. So, and it's a few others that's in the sectors on the same path as well. So yeah. That's all I got to say about it. So y'all bear with me as I make some adjustments and add this here and there. So y'all like my shot? um I had a question nobody has ever been able to answer. What would we describe to a color construct, checking boxes to be labeled a color instead of an actual ethnic or nationality? Well, Mr. Django OG, um, that's just all to the it's all up to your preference. It's all about what you fall up under. Now, for me, looking at this question and looking at it, I'ma just say shit, just fall up under the bus that you may feel like you deserve, that you need to be under. But a lot of us is not under duress and feel like that we need anything that's asking for us, because a lot of us just go out here and just go get it. And to it, what why would we subscribe to a construct, checking boxes to a loaded a color? But we do that on our job applications. We do it on our licenses. We do it in the other business aspect types things. So that's just all the way across the boards. It ain't just with your job or anything like that. That's just all the way across the board. When you subscribe to a channel or you just go and try to fill out for something, it's gonna ask you your ethnic race, date, what I'm saying, day you were born, all that good stuff, because they want data. That's all that stuff is about data. Miss Eve, what's happening with you? Salute to you, Miss Eve. Appreciate you coming in and rocking with me. Salute to you, salute to you, pretty lady. All the pretty ladies in the chat. Yeah, but that's all that really is, man. It's just data at the end of the day. It's to see who fall for it and who not. And that what goes back to the thing I was saying in my other live, uh black fatigue. Some of you, you know, rock with it, some of you don't. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of people who really feel like that really does exist. It really do. And it can go on both ends and both sides. So white people could feel like we have black fatigue. Black people on our end could feel like we have black fatigue. So so are you black, or is anybody really black or skin brown as fuck? Well, you have indigenous people and you have African Americans. Now, whether or not, go back to your heritage, some of us and a lot of us was just already over here before the Africans. So there's no such thing. And another thing, if anyone that ever did their research, how could you have anybody come from Africa all the way to the Northern American? Now, all that ocean, all that water, I forgot what they call it when that it's like a whirlpool type shit when the weather go that way, and it cause a like a whirlpool or you know what I'm saying, like a sinkhole type stuff. Nobody ever really thought about that because once you cross different time zones and different territories, a lot of that stuff really matters, and you can get really lost at sea. So they never talked about that. They leave that out and the possibility. That was that. What's that? It start with an R. God damn, I can't think of the shit right now. Don't have me to look this shit up. I'll bring up Google like a motherfucker. So let's see, what was Africa before Explorer named it after himself? What was Africa before the Explorer? Well, you had Egypt too. So Egypt always been the name that was always out there before, because you got the hieroglyphics and you got all the pyramids and stuff like that over there out there in Egypt. Africa was outside of that, so of course they're gonna just say that, but they're gonna throw stuff out there for what they want us to know. So yeah, man, just I agree with data driven for the wrong reasons. It's always for the wrong reasons, even man. Data is always driven for the wrong reasons. But at the end of the day, look at it as money. Anytime you talk about something in your head or just talking with somebody over the phone or your friend or something like that, look at your phone. At the end of the night before you shut that shit off and you just go to scrolling, you be like, "that damn, I was just talking about this shit." Your phone picks up, man. It listens to you. So yeah, data, that's all that shit about. Land masses were closer back then. Trips not as long. Land masses. I don't understand quite what you mean by the, to my land masses. Closer back then. Trips were not as long. I don't care how you put it, man. It ain't no distance. It ain't no further or shorter distance from back then than it is now. You really gonna go through some turbulence now from Egypt, uh, Africa, continent, because you got to mind you, Africa is a very big continent. So for them to come over here to the northern hemisphere, over here, the northwestern, so yeah, it's gonna be like, man, you gonna run through some turbulence, man. I mean, everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You just floating and just hope till you get You can get lost at sea, homeboy. That's why the pyramid down in Florida. What they call that thing? Uh what's the name of that square, that triangle? The Bermuda. You don't see how many people get lost out there at Bermuda? Shit, nigga, you fit around and play with it if you want to. Northern part of Africa, just like the Middle East, although the countries are in Africa. So, Mr. Django, do I don't know you, but I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I could drop the link if there's anything that you want to say or something like whatever. I'm not disputing or disregarding or agreeing with anything that you say. I mean, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, preach into this echo chamber where we feel like we all got to agree. If you got an opinion, you just got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can lighten up some things that are going on. But at the same time, now, if it don't make sense to me, then you know we ain't gonna just go along with what you just say, because I'm gonna have some pushback. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't got nothing to do with the chat. It's just me. Something just ain't gonna make sense. It says sharing knowledge. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't tripping off that. I ain't even tripping. I ain't tripping. It ain't just it ain't even just that topic. It's on anything that anybody else may feel like they gotta disagree on. Something that I might have said, if some of those who might have listened to the videos that I made, anything that I stated or said anything that y'all disagree with, I'm open arms with it. As a matter of fact, let me oh, that's what my mom's saying. Let's see. What's that thing at? I wonder why my damn mouse ain't even trying to click up. But yeah, that's all I'm screaming about. Whoever wanna come up about, you know what I'm saying, anything to a point. God damn this shit. So yeah, we'll see. Opinions are not fact based information. I love factual information. Opinions are cool for a different perspective. So yeah, I agree with you. They make laws and have hidden agendas, and yes, we can hurt over, but it's a whole good. Yeah, damn right, Eva May. It's all kind of now Django. So it's we all know opinions is never facts. Theories is never facts. We having a dialogue or a debate or anything that we could probably possibly feel like, okay, they could challenge or whatever to that degree. But yeah, we're not here to sit here and say, oh, you wrong and point fingers at you. No, we ain't doing that. But that's the whole point of a conversation too, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So yeah, we ain't doing that pointing the finger and no, we ain't doing that. Because what you heard may be an absurd, and what we know of may be factual or it may be some far-fetched, depending on how it is. But at the end of the day, me personally, I follow the money. That's what I do. Me personally, I follow the money. So all the other shit you're talking about, the DEI hire, the black and white issues and all that bullshit, I'm gonna tell you off now, I'm way over months to some of you guys here. This ain't really about black and white, nigga. If you're really looking at the broad aspect of it, it ain't even about that. So that's my opinion on it. For those of you who want to challenge that, as a matter of fact, I'm working on my goddamn mouse for me to drop the damn link. So God damn it. Is this it? God damn. But anyway, let me try it again. And it might need to get me my other mouse. Yeah, me too, Django. We definitely got to make each other think. Because if we can't make each other think, what's the whole purpose of, you know what I mean? It's just it's crazy, bro. I'm trying to post this shit. I gotta get another battery for this motherfucking mouse. This shit been on all day. I ain't even think of that shit. So yeah, that's what it's about, though, Django. I don't know if that do it. I posted up there and see if it might have posted. If that's the right one. If anybody pop up, I damn sure. This shit got some other shit on here, man. It wasn't up here when I was on here live the other night. All these features, I was sharing the link like a motherfucker. KTC and Letitia POV, Third Eye POV. Salute those ladies. I appreciate y'all coming up here, rocking with me, and giving y'all opinions and stuff like that. I fuss with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because You let me know you ain't afraid. You know you ain't you talk you talk. I respect people like that. The one just hide and just assume and don't know shit, ain't do no research, none of that shit. But you just gonna sit here and run off of what Larry Curly and Mulder is gonna throw at you. First thought, anime, transparency. Uh, if you debating this arguing to you, I ain't gonna argue. You might conversation rules the nation. Damn right, Trey Spectors. Shit. Help the conversations with my people. Hey, I love to have them too because the perspective I look at life on, most of y'all wouldn't probably really agree with, and that's what I was saying earlier in my God damn it. That's what I was saying earlier in my other live. I may divide the room about some certain shit because y'all ain't gonna really agree with a lot of things that I say. But it's cool at the end of the day. Um, okay, I think that's it right now. So I just pinned it up to the top. Hopefully that works. I don't know if any one of y'all want to hit the link to try it out or whatever, but you can feel free just to hit the link and drop down. It ain't no, I ain't pressing. It ain't no pressure over here. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, you can talk about your day to see how, you know what I'm saying, how your day went. Man, because mine was crazy today. I was doing a whole lot of running around. Whole lot of running around. So I jumped in the grill. I posted up on social media. I did on IG. I did TikTok. I did YouTube. So I did a whole lot of so yeah, I tried that shit out. Because I just, recently started that TikTok and that other shit, that X. I ain't posting it on X, but I been had an IG. So I was just trying those shits out, man. It wasn't no urge to do anything. So what's the Evil May? You said J Hustler pronounce it Evil May. Carlos, what's happening with you? KTC, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you rocking with me, KTC, and hey, salute to you. Big salute up to you. I can't thank you enough. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you rocking with me when if it's only one person in the chat or if it's goddamn 5,000 in the chat, you goddamn rocking with me. So you definitely got that. You earned that. So don't be surprised you got that wrench. So I ain't trying to have it flooded like that because eventually I may not even. Well, when I get the memberships, I ain't even gonna turn on memberships. I'm just gonna have everybody rock out, have a few moderators that's really consistent with me and stuff like that. And that's how I'm gonna rock. The memberships, man. I see everybody, getting them, but I don't look for me to follow that suit. So yeah. See how you feel about the plantation burning down. See, man, Um, Django, you talking that slave talk to me, man. To be honest with you, tell me how the plantation burned down. Man, get over that shit, nigga. What you what's your portfolio look like? You know what I'm saying? Are you building any wealth for your family though? Are you gonna sit here and just hold pity to the whole world, just act like you just on some give me shit? I mean, really though. There's too much money out here to get, you know what I'm saying, to be made, pimp. I ain't sitting here worrying about no plantation being burned. I can give a fuck. They can burn another one down if you want to ask me to be honest with you. Burn 2 or 3 of them bitches down. I don't give a shit. I mean, burn them motherfuckers down. I mean, shit. I mean, how's it helping my pockets right now? I ain't none of distress. Them people ain't bothering me. Well, I mean, if it did, it did. I mean, But shit, burn them all down. Maybe it could snap some chains off some minds and feet and hands, and maybe they can go ahead and run out and make a bag or some shit. Cause man, that shit. And remember when I said earlier about the black fatigue? The white people had kind of had the black fatigue, and also black people all have the black fatigue too. And I'm kind of got a little dose of it myself, because you know what I'm saying. And I love my people, but all skin folk ain't kin folk. Let's just keep it a hundo. I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit and act like shit all good. And y'all know this shit too. Y'all run into people every day. You know, damn man, you know what? That motherfucker ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even really matter. So y'all can miss me with that shit, man. That all black folks, kin folks shit. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with the person, you rock with the person. You know what they mean for good, then yeah, I get that. But nigga, if you on some shyster shit and acting like, nah, nigga, nah, Kid Ross, I ain't fucking with you. I don't give a damn. Man, you ain't offending me at all, Django. What the hell what you offending me for? We could conversate. I mean, what makes you think that I'm no, man, no. You ain't offending me. I'm an open book, and I could talk to anybody. I ain't man. No. You ain't offending me. If it sound like that to you, I can't help how you feel, but that wasn't directed towards you to feel like you know what I'm saying? No, hell no. You got much to say too. You mean, you know, I ain't even tripping off that. I ain't even tripping. On the life of human beings and humanity point. All good, no harm, no foul. I hear you. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the type to bring up topics that's uncomfortable. That's why, um, I, I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record, but like I say, I'm not the cup of tea for everybody. So I got my own points, my own value, my own. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that I help people or what I'm saying, doing the thing that I'm not supposed to. I mean, I get that, but I'm not gonna sit here and let you just. For me, that's thinking on the whole nother level type shit. You can't tell me anything and just set for me to just accept it. That's just me. A lot of people play that role, but I ain't them. No, you ain't just gonna tell me anything and just set for me to accept. I always been against the Black Lives Matter movement and all that. Because to find out they were fraud. They were fraud. Goddamn gay bitches running that shit. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then when people come in, face the light and face the music, it was conspiracy before. Now all of a sudden, now it come to the light. It's like, well, shit. Well, you make your own judgment for it. So I mean, it doesn't even really matter. So yeah, I mean, hey, Django, you cool, you good. I ain't got no issue with you, homie. You think the way you think. You know what I'm saying? And I wanna have a platform where we ain't gonna block nobody or time out nobody. We gonna just let them rock out. As long as they ain't saying nothing egregious about anybody, family, or you know what I'm saying, the kids and no shit like that. Let the motherfuckers rock out. We ain't preaching in no echo chamber. I never been the type to feel like you got to be here or think the way I think. I never been about that. Cause I'll be damned if I'm gonna think the same way you think. So you got me fucked up if you think I'm just going I'm in that realm. Nah. But I got a lot of common sense. And if you got common sense, then yeah, we can pretty much see eye to eye. But on some other shit, like, you know what I'm saying, on some real life, like beyond type shit, that's just the way I think. I ain't got nothing to do with you, but you live your life to how you do. And I ain't knocking nobody. But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me the sky, if the sky is blue, you gonna sit here and tell me the motherfucker purple. That's what a whole lot of motherfuckers, y'all, the ones that's sick in the mind, got mental illness, they're the ones who they believe. Nah, I ain't never been there. I got to go out and see for myself. And why is blue? I go a step further. I don't just go out there and see it as blue. Why is it blue? So I took it a step further. You know what I'm saying? So that's my stance on a whole lot of things. Yeah, Eva May, the BLM was hijacked. Police brutality. It was it was it was infiltrated from a whole lot of aspects and a whole lot of angles. Um, some of the supreme, the white supreme felt like they had a role to play a role in that, the racist type stuff. Even though I said I don't kind of really look at that, but I'd be a fool, like I said earlier, I'd be a fool to sit here and say that it don't exist. Oh yeah, it's always going to exist. It been here before we got here. It's always going to be here. But it's like a percentage of them that's really still hanging on to that title type stuff. Racism, I would have a problem with. It's the prejudice people. Prejudice people is more dangerous than the racism. The racism. Prejudice people, they just determine set. You can change racism. You can't change prejudice. So you got to kind of pick your poison with that. So I don't know. BLM, okay. Said no. Factual information. What's factual to you that I haven't? I don't even got to look at factual data. I could just start speaking off stats and stuff like that. Um, like right now. I mean, to be honest with you, man, because I really been reading up on that kind of stuff, the statistics, the data, and all that kind of stuff like that. And I'm not trying to sound like no smart ass in the thing, but what is it that's factual information that you could give to me that I don't already know? I'm just spitting off the top of the dome. I ain't even really getting into anything. I'm just talking about variety of topics. I'm just going around, you know what I'm saying, tipping and tapping around the pond. I ain't even go down the rabbit hole, you know what I'm saying? So I prefer not to. I just want to keep it surface based level, because I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I've been red cupping just a little bit, and I got my Corona and my Magic cigarette, and I'm feeling pretty good. Not say it's gonna throw off anything that I can't think, but nah, you just gonna sit here and not tell me anything. I'm catching you. Well, it might be a little, you know what I'm saying? I may have a little delay though, Django. I might have a little delay. It's all good. I ain't even tripping about it. Uh, I ended up refreshing the page before I started the live, and I did it again moments ago. So um, maybe if you could probably, you know what I'm saying, jump out and come back in, maybe that may help. I don't know. But right now it seems like everything on point because I see my self lighting up around the on the screen and shit right there. So it's letting me know I'm kind of on my end. I mean, it might be delayed to other people too. So hopefully I stay on topic and kind of won't miss everything too late. It ain't like it's a whole lot of people in here in the chat anyway. Um, so I'm pretty sure I can catch everything. That's when I'm really paying attention to it. But I'm back and forth, moving around, doing what I do, uh, reaching over here, reaching over there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just want to come live tonight and just kind of uh, tap in with the minds of others. Because I really do ask tough questions. I get into very uncomfortable topics like tonight. It was like more of an open panel. Um, but you know, I'm not. I threw it out there, but it's all good. But I feel like I can carry a conversation by myself, though. I don't need nobody to carry me. I could do my thing. Um, but yeah, I got a different mindset on a whole lot of aspects. And I appreciate Letitia and KCC to come up there and rap with me for a little tag the other live. They get their perspective and their opinions and what I'm saying, the ideologies on different aspects of things. We just had a good conversation, man. And I looked back over and I kept listening to it, and the other live, that Chris Brown live, really made me kind of put things on pause because I got like 3 more videos in the cut that I need to go ahead and release on the pre-recorded video, but I need to because when I record it, I just send that motherfucker out. Like I don't even go over that shit because I just know it's good because it sounded good to me on this headset. But when I send that shit out, that shit distorted and kind of sound kind of. But I know what it was. I had my speaker hooked up to the laptop. Now I hooked the shit, so that's probably why I can hear me a little better though. Anybody in the chat, do I sound any distorted or like it's muffled, speakers crackling or nothing? Y'all can hear me perfectly clear. Could anyone just put one in the chat and if y'all can hear me pretty clear? I want to keep checking throughout the live because it might crackle up later on. I don't even know it. Y'all be like, damn, this nigga cracking up. That sounds crisp. Okay, cool. That's what it was. I had my speaker hooked up to my goddamn laptop. I should have hooked this shit, man. I ain't know, but trial and error. So I know now. So I'm gonna hook that shit when I do my pre-recorded videos. Obviously, I can hear me pretty crisp when I'm live. So hopefully all that'll change and be different moving forward. I should say. Okay. Good. I appreciate it. Salute to you, chat. Salute to you. I had this. I gotta go back. I gotta find some triple D batteries. But I ain't trying to. And I don't know what I could do. I could do it from my phone, but it is what it is. For those who want to come up, who don't get it. I just go. So let me ask y'all this. So how do y'all feel about? I want to go back there. Damn, my mouse acting up though. I want to go into TikTok. I seen some shit on TikTok, man. I seen like 4 videos today. I want to share and go over it with y'all. I was like, damn. But unfortunately, my mouse done went out on me. So how that happened, I don't know. But I want to see a video that I ran up on, man. That shit was crazy, man. I played it on the other live, but I had like 3 or 4 more now. And it was just talking about all of a sudden more black women are coming up saying that they're decentering men. And that it's 2 other videos that saying that the women feel like other women are destroying their chances to get with a good man. And oh man, that shit was crazy, man. I should have downloaded and bring it over to this platform and just kind of played it, but I'm gonna do that. I saved it as my favorite, so I'm gonna bring it on over here and do that. I'm too lazy to go around there, and all I need is some AA battery. But it was working fine before I set up the live, and that was something that shit something just died. Even though it's Bluetooth, I ain't charged because it needs something like a. But you get what you pay for. Yeah. But this shit was crazy, y'all. This shit was crazy. But hopefully the next live I can refresh that because it's always content. And y'all don't see what the hell I was talking about. They can be like, God damn, that bro crazy. How the hell she think she gonna get? You know what I'm saying? And they were just talking delusional, man. They were talking real delusional. And a lot of women was, and it's the sad part about this situation though, because a lot of women gonna sit here and believe that she really right. How? How you really right? And you done had 4 or 5 relationships and all that. Ain't work, all of them failed. But and it's really clear to you, you just gonna throw it on the guy like he in the wrong. Ain't too many niggas taking too much of y'all shit, bro. For real, for real. Ain't too many niggas gonna be really going through a whole lot of crazy shit. Yeah. But it's a crazy situation, man. It was wild. Well, yeah. Kind of find out the guy was really right. He was really right. He stood on this shit and he was and she made her feel like a fool because she was the first one to come through the internet with it. Then he come fall up behind it. Oh goddamn, that make it the most sense. Y'all hate that though. Y'all hate shit like that. But nigga come behind you, be like, well, damn, this make more sense. But we in this society, okay, you know what? Trying to shift gears a little bit. Who believed the casting from the start in the P. Diddy trial? Who really believed it casting? I know I did. I know I did. And this goes to show you about going back to like how I think. Shit, I'm in the mindset, shit, I don't believe all women. You crazy as fuck. The niggas I know, the niggas I done kind of interact with, gonna believe all women? Who do? Now, once you want video and all that other stuff like Shannon Sharp, then you on your own. You know, you just that stupid to, okay, it is what it is. But nah. I ain't never the type to say he don't believe all women. I'm sorry. I can shit. Hell no. I ain't never believe all women, huh? Just like Megan Thee Stallion and our girl Kelsey, Carrie, whatever her name is, gonna sit. Tory Lanez took them charges for a black female. And this the thanks we get. And after she had that supposed alleged, I want to say that all through the allegedly. So she goes on Gayle King and she made this interview. God knows how many other views that she made before she had on Gayle King. She admitted earlier that they slept together. Then she turned around and said that she did. So which one is it? If the gun went up 6 times and no DNA on him has been found from the gunpowder, because they're gonna trust me. Shit, I probably sneeze off gunpowder. I mean, but I'm pretty sure they ain't found that off him, then he ain't been shooting nothing. You know what I mean? Exactly, Eva, man. You don't believe, and I don't want to make this one side. It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Believe all women. You ain't gonna believe all men either, because some of them is out here devious and everything else. That goes. Hey, I'm gonna hold them accountable too. Don't think I'm just here one side of bashing one side. No, that's a two-way street. But in this particular case, where I was talking about with like Cassie, you know what I'm saying, stuff like Meg and Tory Lanez, yeah, come on now. But yeah, you definitely right. Oh hell yeah. Hold them accountable too. Yeah. Damn right, even man. Shit. Ain't nobody get no goddamn pass. No, I'm gonna hold them all accountable. As long as I'm on the microphone to see it where, hey, if you're wrong, you're wrong. If I see well, okay, well, you know what, finesse or held accountable or just a low down dirty, all that, all that. I'm gonna call it like I see it. It's gonna be a lot of content like that I'm gonna give. I almost want to give a goddamn morning show. Shit, that's how confident I feel in this motherfucker. Shit. Hey, I'm just practicing on my mic skills. That's all I'm doing right now. How y'all think I'm doing? Could y'all hear me clear? What's up? That is a hard call information that's coming out right now. I'm somebody right now, but I believe in all women know me. What's up saying? Well, hey, so I don't know if y'all comments are coming through late or if I'm getting it right on time. Or it ain't like I said, it ain't many people in here anyway. I appreciate y'all, salute y'all that's really coming and really rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Just to peep in. I know I don't even know who going live or whatever. To be honest with you, man, not that I really care because I'm just trying to grow my channel on another scale. So, and no disrespect to any content creators because we got some fire ones that's over here and they give good knowledge and you know what I'm saying, they can put down information if you're willing to take it and use it as a tool. Loop to those. But at the same time, I'm trying to grow my own audience organically, you know. So for those who pick up and along the way outside of this, I greatly appreciate it. And most of them, that's why I say, saying salute to the subscribers, the new subscribers that picking up with a nigga putting down. So I appreciate that. Just for what's we say, even man. Just for curiosity, I would like to know Cassie's mindset to make me understand. For what I understand, Eva May, she was more involved in it than Diddy was. She participated in more of, I would use the word allegedly. Let me say that before I say anything else because they say free speech, but shit, nigga, hell no. But they saying that she was more participant than Diddy was. She agreed with the freak offs. She put on other people to, have these functions with these activities to get urinated on. And I'm pretty sure we all heard that. And multiple days straight, just freak offs, baby oil in it, and all kind of things. So here's the question. I'm glad you brought that up because this gonna go totally detour, but in the same retrospect. So how do y'all gonna hold her accountable? Does this now? She has a husband then she's saying that she's pregnant. So I have a wife that's down with freak offs that have sex with multiple guys and participating into the alleged sex trafficking or the freak offs really ain't no thing because a freak offs is that's normal to some people. I don't know how some people get. You can't get no freak offs like no, you can't get charged for that. It's a lot of freaks out here. I mean, really. But understand, the more money you make, sex don't feel the same at $500 as it does at the 500,000 or 5 million. It's just not the same. I get it. I understand that. But some niggas need that thirst. Some niggas sell their soul, and as well as the women too. So we just gonna put that out there, like I said, that's not a two-way street. Tamika McCullough, what's happening with you, girl? Salute. Appreciate you coming in here rocking with us. Roll with you second. What's going on with your pimp? What's happening? I'm just catching up. I'm looking at the screen right here. Hey man, appreciate y'all to come rocking with me, man. Hit the like button on the way in. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. And I'm gonna continue to keep dropping some at least some decent content, you know what I'm saying? You know, at least something well aware of what's going on out here in the world. Whether we all agree with it or not. But that's my main objective, you know. That's all that shit is. You said them freaks off were extreme. They were very, very extreme. But my thing is, how many women are gonna hold Cassie accountable for her actions than for her to be pregnant with a baby? How does that make sense? So we're gonna sit here and say a gun being held to her head, even though we've seen video footages of Diddy kicking her up and down the hotel room and punching and all this and that. Okay, we're gonna see. Now, if he should get anything, he should at least get about at least 3 to 5. I'm gonna say that on top. Yeah, he should at least get at least 3 to 5. Because he's straight, you know what I'm saying? He went in on Cassie. I mean, from the video. But what caused him to do that, even though nobody should put their hands on each other, I get it. But that's some ridiculous stuff right there. It really is. Let's see, I'm getting that, but I wanted to why, especially early on. Early on, what do you mean early on? Like, I don't know what early on. I don't know. Maybe she was getting some video threats. I heard somebody say that they reported it. I listened to this other podcast and whatever, and they have very, very reliable sources. So they stated that she was out hanging out with her friends and whatever, and some dude come up saying that they have videotape of her, you know, and she caught a charge that night, but they swept that under the rug. They swept it under the rug. And all this stuff coming out in the forefront now. And as her husband, how would he look at this situation? And let's just all just be real though. How would he look at this situation right now? You got a wife that's just known that she was just voluntary to be a sex slave and just got urinated all over her mouth. And you know, she probably had feces all over her too. But we ain't gonna try to go there because if she take the urine, you know, 9 times out of 10, that's on another level. That feces ain't nothing. To have her to be, you know, several hours through the week to be tampered and played with like that. Man, I was born at night. I wasn't born last night. Nigga, I know some freaks. I mean, they with it. They with the shit, nigga. I wish I had my mom. They with the shits, my nigga. But shit, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I think she with the shits. So, ain't nobody gonna sit here and have me to believe that she was just walking into this blind side and ain't know what was going on, especially with Diddy. With Diddy, man, come on. You don't know that's the most demonic nigga that's here walking on the face of this earth. To have that so much kind of clout and bread, you know what kind of things that he would have to go through to even see those kind of fortunes and riches, that type of fame. Man, you got to be out of your goddamn mind. Man, you tripping. You ain't trying to do that. Hell no. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. So how was his demeanor, Eagle Man? You talking about Diddy, right? How was his demeanor walking out the courtroom? 'Cause we got this, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it. Distracted one. What's happening with you? What's good? Appreciate you coming in and checking in with me. What's happening? So how was uh his attitude, his demeanor when he was leaving the courtroom? Because at the end of the day, it's like and it's sad because every day there's new testimonies coming out against him about he did this, he did male, female. I'm talking about all of them motherfuckers. They come out the woodworks. They ready to drop the hammer on this nigga. Like he gonna do something. He gonna do something. He gonna do some kind of time. I don't know what kind of time he gonna do, but he gonna do some kind of time. They ain't playing with him like that. Oh yeah, that's different. That's different. You know what I mean? So again, to imagine what mindset Cassie had allowed him to be that that to happen is cause here's the people. Yeah, yeah, people do anything for money and fame, but she was part of it too. She was part of the thing because she was going along with the get along. Catherine knew what was going on. She knew what it was with Diddy. That's why she added on to the thing. But now it's, you know what I'm saying, all this is coming out and the feds and all just releasing tapes, videos and stuff like that. They're really holding some of that stuff. The lawyers, his lawyers is really pushing it to that level. But obviously for them to really go to trial, they got a lot of shit on the goddamn Diddy. And they got shit on Cass. Her dumb ass gonna go up there and just talk like she know what she. But she really telling on herself. This girl, she made herself straight slut. She a straight slut, bro. Like real talk. She get high behind all that cute shit and all that. That girl's a straight slut. Real, real. Ain't no man marrying that. Ain't no man gonna man. She got to have a Caucasian dude to really sit there and stick with her like that. Because how would you gonna look at her every day and you just gonna wake up beside her? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just piss all in your face. Ain't no telling if you might, you know what I'm saying? You left feces all over your body. You know what I'm saying? You already hit up with all kind of tranquilizers and body oils and all kind of shit. Nigga, I mean, you have multiple dudes. Come on now. And these is hours and hours and hours. I ain't having no chick like that. Oh, oh, man. But that was stated in the court documents for the past 2-3 days now. That was reported that came out today. So yeah, it's a lot of loophole. It's a lot of loopholes as far as the story going. But I feel like they're gonna give. I feel like Diddy gonna get something. Diddy's gonna get something. He gonna get at least 2 to 5 years. But I feel like, um, I said a lot the other night. I said should not false accusers should get the same jail sentence. I feel like they need to get thrown in jail. Meg Thee Stallion and the other girl that set Tori up. I feel like Cassie should snatch her ass up in contempt and throw her ass in the goddamn slammer. Yeah, I feel like all that. Yeah, I really do. I feel like all that shit because they're dragging the black man image. Now, I'm not saying all right. Now, I'm not saying did it all the way right in this situation. Let's not get that twisted. Now, I'm not saying that. Now, I feel like dude did it do play a part in all this for him to be in the situation that he in because he got him on too much shit. So he on his own on that. So, but I do feel like you're innocent until you're proven guilty. But Cassidy really ain't not making it any better. That's just all face to face. It's all face to music now. Yeah, she ain't making this shit any better. But no, I feel like it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street down this in this situation. So I nah, I ain't gonna go too far on the lynch. Let's see. Tory Lane situation with old girl saying that dude put the trigger 6 times. What nigga need to pull a gun on Megan Thee Stallion? Now she look like she pretty big and she pretty size, as all that. We get it, but she the type that kind of look like she'll squabble with a nigga. No matter how big the nigga is, she the type that's gonna try you anyway. Man, but I don't think she that type of female that you got to put a scrap on. I'm just gonna say that. I do feel now. Ain't no woman I feel like I didn't run across unless she's a bodybuilder in the U.S. Olympics, lifting bench pressing 450 and squat 600 pounds. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, that bitch be getting the bullet. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. But no, not the ones that just, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. But the time we got partake, seeking the 5 mil as well payout. Kester was writing the book. I'm sure he do distracting. Shit, man, it's so much to unpack here on this story. And the thing about it is, though, wait till next weekend. You gonna have so much to say. All this you saying now, all that's gonna be like, it's not even gonna matter now because it's gonna be so much stuff that's gonna come up. But they're trying to speed this up, though. They're trying to get it on out the way. The Fed's trying to come in and throw up other allegations and stuff that he might have against him. So I ain't protecting the dude. I never listened. I never really liked it, me personally. I never was really adapt to the you know, his style of things. When he was in the music industry and all that, I never felt his presence or a song when it came on and he was on it. It was nothing like, hey, okay, they go did it. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. I mean, he came and appeared on it. He did what he did and he did what he did. But I never really seen Diddy in that light like that. I'll take it even a step further. I wasn't a Jay-Z fan. I wasn't a I had more respect for Nas than Jay-Z. See DMX. Mobb Deep was something, but the Lox was the one I always kind of really rocked with. It was certain ones from up north that I really, really, kind of gravitated to and kind of listened to like that. But those rappers like that, I ain't really never kind of really had anything. That all that dancing and spitting game type stuff, I ain't really fuck them niggas. I never really cared for them. I ain't never distracting one. Normally it's criminal and civil. But in the whole thing though, well, why did she make it civil from the for the stuff? Well, a criminal activity because civil you're trying to get some money. Criminal, you're trying to have someone to go to jail for. That's why Jay-Z went here and said, "Nah, you ain't getting a red cent from me." Jay-Z said that to that chick, and she's in a different spectrum. She can't even remember. Her dad even said that. He don't even remember that shit. So he smashed that. He beat that. And that same lawyer that's on that girl team going against Shannon, he was on there. I forgot his name. Tony, Tom Ramsey, Tony Ramsey, something like that. But yeah, he easily licking his chops and stuff like that. So them dudes better be careful out here because they ain't really playing fair. They really ain't. If you're gonna sit here and believe that these people gonna sit here and think that they're gonna not get this shit monetized off of you for a reason, man, you crazy. You fucking goddamn man. They ain't trying to do all this shit. Hey, he was doing all that distracting. Yeah, Shannon Sharp case gone quiet. Yeah, it definitely has it dialed down a little bit, KTC. Hell yeah, he definitely trying to make this shit go down. Well, he lost his sponsor, so ain't too much he could really say. So he really going through some shit. It's all about what he say when he lies. So now he getting the idea now. So Shannon know to keep his goddamn mouth closed. He shouldn't have made that goddamn. Now that he look back everything, he shouldn't have made that video. You know, saying what he said because that made it look deep into the situation. And I think he really kind of regretting that right now because he's sticking his goddamn. He put his foot in his ass. He did his own foot in his ass with that. Yeah. So that's the way I look at it. That shit. That's the way it is. Yeah. But yeah, you really got to be careful how you move out here in these streets, man. You really do. You really do. You got to be careful. Got to. Got to. But yeah, man. Like I said, I ain't want to hold anybody up any much longer. I just want to come up here and just you know, talk my shit and just pretty much giving a parameter. Not, I ain't say too much of parameters, but the basics of the things, kind of things that I kind of want to allude to others that just not coming in and don't know the thing. I'm gonna have a lot of uncomfortable discussions in my lives, and it's not always gonna be like that. It may be very very controversial takes on a lot of things. Of course, I don't want everybody to be in the echo chamber where everybody thinks the same. That's not the space that I want. I want the space where we can all talk, we can dialogue, have conversations on different aspects of the topics. So it's not always got to be some way feel like somebody got to feel like, oh well, if I say something, then they're gonna kick me out. Nah, I'm not. The only way I kick you out of my chat or my live if you talking about somebody, kids, family, or stuff like that, and that shouldn't even happen here because don't know anybody that come over here know it's not even what the fuck shit. So conversation commentary. Yeah, we definitely need to have like open mind, open conversation and dialogue amongst each other and just pretty much give our perspective on the different things. And that doesn't mean that we should look at each other any other differently. It's just the way we think differently. So I don't think that we need to badger or have anybody do you where you and that's what intrigues or draws others, what I'm saying, closer to at the same aspect because you may learn from that person the way they talk, the dialogue, and it goes vice versa. It's just like a reciprocated, what I'm saying, respect. So I just want to have these conversations, man, where we can kind of, what I'm saying, bump heads. And it's not always going to be, it could be with some, when I say fuck shit, it's just going to be some stuff dealing with the topic that I talk about. I might throw a video just to throw out there for us to even go off of, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of conversations about it, those who tuning in. So I could throw a video out there for TikTok that y'all might have never heard. I had one yesterday, so y'all go back and check the video I did yesterday. This female said that she would rather have a dude that's doing 32 hours or less than the one that have a lot of money. So y'all let that sit in. She said she would rather have a dude working 32 hours or less than rather than have a dude that make a lot of money. So how does that sit with y'all? Women in the chat, would y'all rather a dude making 32 hours less, or that could just do whatever y'all want to do? What y'all think? You don't know about it. You don't know. So I feel like, okay, I'm gonna give it from my mindset, and this is what I think. So you working 32 hours a week, but she ain't giving context. What if the dude making $150, $200, $200 an hour, $150 to $200 an hour, and he working 32 hours a week? That's pretty good money. I don't know if y'all really did the math like that already, but $200 an hour to 150, anywhere in that range, you're making pretty good money for 32 hours a week. But she didn't leave that in context what she was saying. She was just saying 32 hours. So we're assuming he's making 16 to either 20, 16 to $20 an hour the most. We're gonna give it just a cap of $20. We're just gonna assume that that's what she's talking about. But in context, a dude that's making that kind of money an hour, $150 to $200 an hour for 32 hours, he making more than the person that's working 40 hours a week. So she didn't really leave that in context for the most part. So, well, if he's paying, I'm pretty sure he's making pretty good money than her. Well, in that video, specifically KTC, in that video, she was just saying that she would rather a guy. She didn't say him paying on. Obviously, he really can't if he ain't making that kind of money. What she ain't, like I said, she didn't put it in the context. Is he making more than you, or he just like part-time work? You know what I'm saying? She didn't specify. She didn't say that. So me being, you know what I'm saying, thinking below surface, or saying like check it. Concept video show. I appreciate it distracting, even though it might be seem like I'm catching it late though. Hey, exactly. You want to have that balance at the end of the day. You got to make money. Yeah. Man, look at here, KTC. I ain't trying to dip on no female all day. Ain't no way. The way y'all bickering, whine, and all that shit, man, please. Ain't no way. We ain't doing that. We ain't trying to be up on all that whining and crying. I mean, that's the way we see it and the way we look at it. But anyway in hell, we ain't doing that. No. You whining and stuff like that. Like, where you going? Where you God damn, I can't go to the bathroom. I can't go to the mailbox. I can't go to the store. What's going on? Y'all something else. I'll tell you that. Y'all are something else. I don't get it, but y'all women gonna be women though. But what makes sense to y'all makes sense to y'all. What's logic to us is stupid to y'all. I don't get it. Why do women think like that? Why do women think that? I don't get it. That's crazy. Hey, I'm just telling the truth, distracting. You know what I'm saying? If we both making money, it's more. What you say? It's more. It's more peace. If we have the stress about bills, it's not much peace. You're right about that because if both of y'all bumping heads in the house about bills, that's gonna be a chaos. That's a crazy situation, boy. Both of y'all gonna catch a smoke because everybody's stressed, everybody on each other back. How this gonna happen? How this gonna happen? You doing what you can, I'm doing what I can. Trust me, hey, I don't been here. Man, every situation that all this that been talking about coming up, I done get my experience and stuff like that. I done been through that shit, bro. When you stressed, fucked up, and can't make like the situation like trying to make shit shake and because you looking at yourself as a man and you feel like okay, the man's supposed to provide and do this, that, the third. And that's what we all been taught and all been what I'm saying, been given to us. But once you can't make that shape and you got a female that's over you, like barking over you and challenging your stance as a man, that'll make you feel some type of way. It really would. It really would. I done been through it, you know what I'm saying, long time ago. But shit, that's not a good feeling, man. It really ain't. But when you're a man of substance and walking in with, what I'm saying, with demand and power, you can kind of dictate how things can kind of really shake and move. So, you know, yeah, but that's a crazy situation though, man. And a lot of dudes step in thinking, shit, you want a good meal and fun in the bedroom. Let's pay these bills so we can have peace. And shit, and granted, shit, that's a given with me. I feel like, man, they got shit. If nothing ain't on the same page, that got to be on. Me personally, I love Wi-Fi. I love power. I got to have a place over here, so that got to already got to be taken care of. That's just me. I mean, shit, that's all. That's a given. It ain't just for no play. That's a given. Yeah. Some guys just come in thinking, okay, well, you handle this, handle that. But nah, let me come in offering something because you ain't looking at me any kind of way. And you can just get, but they can say get out any given time, you know what I'm saying, by meeting, moving in with them. But it ain't nothing like your own where you could, make that kind of judgment. But had that would have been that way, man, it's women something else, boy. You're supposed to do 100% and let me shop. But if you ain't contributing anything, some women feel like, okay, it's the 50-50 thing and you move in, you do that, you do your part. So you know what I'm saying? It's a balance field though. You know what I'm saying? Each one of you got leverage. So it ain't like as if nobody just shitting over the other. So both of y'all doing your part. And you know what I'm saying? I don't sit here and say I'm not advocating it, but I mean it makes sense, especially if a dude trying to get on his feet, trying to, what I'm saying, grow a hair something with you. And especially if you made him to come in and move with you. So you got to have to see him some kind of potential or something that had the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of these females just be on some other shit. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Hey, I done been in the mud and all. Hey, I don't, man, I chill with the chick, man, and help buy a crib and come up with the earnest money, and that's non-refundable. So she got the crib, and man, they on some like, okay, if you type, okay, really? All right, cool. But at the end of the day, I'm looking on top. I can say that. that I can see. I'm looking on top. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too funny now though. It ain't too funny now. But then she thought it was. Now, shit. That motherfucker crawl through broken glass come back right now. Real shit. Yeah. Broken glass. God damn it. Yeah, I see it. Broken glass to see what's happening. But, you know, this is like I'm saying, a lot of topics that we could talk about, man, and push back and forth, I'm saying, amongst each other and have an open mind about anything. I want it to be a place where, it definitely ain't no safe space because I ain't even gonna say that because if we having grown adult content conversations, there shouldn't even be no safe space. It's just grown people that's really standing on what they're saying and saying what the fuck they believe in. I don't even appreciate, so I don't even respect none of that other shit that, they just made up along the way. Um, when you're on the platform of dealing with uh, real topics and adult conversation, that's just what it should be. I just feel like that, what I'm saying? That's just what it should be. So yeah. Um, man, like I said, really let you hear inside the courtroom. Um, yeah, shit, man. If anybody was a fly on the wall in that court case in Diddy courtroom, man, they could hear everybody would be appalled. Especially they got another few witnesses coming up. Diddy, they're trying to speed this up because Cassidy really dug a hole for herself, so she made herself even more vulnerable to the jury than Diddy was. So they got other supposedly other people that's testifying against Diddy in its upcoming days. And this is really gonna be a very, very interesting week. Very interesting week. So we're gonna see how this going. We're gonna see how this gonna play out because right now, as I could say, Diddy ain't looking to. He ain't all the way out of the. He ain't out of the way. He ain't all the way out of the bush. I can say that. He ain't all the way out of the bush. Real shit. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're going to have some grill or so. Yeah, but this is a crazy situation with Diddy though, man. He really gonna meet his match with this one though. Diddy, shit. You've been doing a lot of shit, bro. I tell you that. You've been doing a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. But we all gonna see what that really boiled down to when it come down to it. Man, I know what they're draining the fuck out of them, dude. They're getting all the down they can get up out of Diddy right now. That's the first black. That's the first thing they do as a black man in America. If you got too much, like they did the same thing to Michael Jackson, where he ended up, what I'm saying, perishing. But OJ, what's the other dude name I was just thinking about? Bill Cosby. And they're gonna drag you through the mud. They're gonna ring it up at you, because you're going against all the elites. That's what it boiled down. Goddamn Diddy bucked against some goddamn liquor companies. Goddamn Diablo or so, allegedly, he bucked against the liquor company, that sponsored him and stuff, for him to get that Ciroc. So ever since when we heard about that, things went downhill for him on that. Yeah. It's beyond kinky or freaky. Just triggering folks to get what he wants. Yeah. So a lot of people want to hold Diddy accountable for what he's done and his stance, and which is I agree. You should hold anyone accountable for doing. I don't think one person should get more special treatment than the other one. I really don't. My bad, y'all. Had to grab my watermelon out the fridge. My bowl of watermelon. Yeah. But I feel like, he definitely gonna get his day too, though. I mean, they're looking at that redhead. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Anthony child. You talking about KTC? Well, to clarify, the Carmelo Anthony that he has been charged with first degree murder. Uh, yeah, he's innocent to a proven guilty. But the thing that sits with me, and it's gonna sit with a whole lot of people, why did he bring it on the school campus? That's a, that's something he can't get away from. That's something he ain't gonna get away with. And that's how it would have been in the streets or something like that. Yeah, Carmelo would have been straight. But it was on the school yard. It was on a high school facility or their event. You ain't supposed to bring. I don't care. That's in the school. You ain't supposed to bring no knife, no gun, no nothing. How did he get that in the school? And there was on, but that's my question. I don't sit here and just fall in line with the he black, he white. No, nigga, no, fuck that. Was he right or was he wrong? Was he right or was he wrong? He said it wasn't on school campus. It had to be Okay, it was at a track meet. Okay, it was at a track meet. Where is it saying that it's permitted for a weapon or some sort to be inside the event? I mean that's still though. It's still crazy. We don't know if it was a knife yet. So what did he stab him? Stab him? What did he stab him with? If it wasn't a knife, it had to be something sharp to go in his chest. I mean, what does it have to? What did he have to do with like? I It was a sharp object, but it wasn't a knife. Hmm. Uh, well, all across social media is saying he was stabbed. It was everybody saying a knife. I mean, that's what other platforms are saying. But I mean, if there's something new evidence that come out and nobody know of it, then this is something new. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna lead back. And y'all know how especially UKTC, Texas, that same ground state, that's a lot to look into. It ain't manslaughter, stand your ground is totally two different things over there. Now, um, Florida, Georgia got I think they got stand your ground. I know Florida do. They got that. Georgia, you can got here down here, you can open carry and shit like that. So if there's any threat opposing towards you, shit, you can open fire. You can blow a nigga head off if you want to. Florida got the same ordeal too. But it's crazy because they put their twist into it. They put this shit like, well, this person had to be standing like this. The other person, and that's where the twist and pop can jump into it too. They would have had that indictment by now. I don't want to be up here screaming false information, and I'm hoping not. And I'm hoping that I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at different aspects of what coulda, shoulda, and stuff like that, and what's been presented upon the headlines. But I mean, it's a lot to look into, KTC. It's a lot to look into because some may say, why would he come up on the facility or any ground that's by the state? Um, why did he come up on the premises with the weapon? Especially if he sit here and saying, because he felt threatened or he being bullied, that's not a good answer. That's not. There haven't been any multiple guys looking for the jump, and like I said, we don't know. And like you said too, KCC, we really don't know. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just coming out leagues and leagues at a time. Um, I'm just looking at my phone. Grand jury decision pending. The grand jury will review the evidence and decide whether to form an indictment of him with the first degree murder changes on a death charge. Okay. Carmelo Anthony has been charged with the crime, hasn't been yet formally indicted, which is a necessary step before a trial can proceed. Hey, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I know it been a circus when it first come out. Um, I know it's still a circus now. So obviously, I didn't hear all this, and this is something new that touched my ears. I only feed into what they present to us. And I know that his stepdad was showing the guy that lost his son any remorse. He wanted him out of the building. He come in to show respect to the people that killed his son. So I'm looking at it on this end like, but damn, how could you kick him out of something where he come? That dude lost his son. Y'all didn't go to his shit, and then he come over here to show remorse, and this dude got no hatred in his heart. But y'all kicked him out y'all building because y'all ain't with him there. Even though your stepson killed his son, but y'all want this nigga out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And then you got these other uh ambulance chasers in front of you proceeding, oh, this is a black white thing and GoFundMe. And this is what I was talking about the black fatigue the other night. Them the type of niggas and motherfuckers, man, I don't want to be around them niggas. Man, fuck that. I don't want to hear it. You old enough to know right from wrong, some shit like this, though. And you can't only that. You can only see the clout chasing that they're really trying to get up off you. Y'all holding the GoFundMe sign over there, and it really script from you, but you end up really getting what you felt like you really was due deserve. But the dude that lost his son, why didn't he hold a GoFundMe account? Everybody support the black boy. That's okay. We get it. He black, but hell, hey, I mean, we don't know nothing about this dude. Just like the other day, when the young nigga killed his stepdad, I did a story on that the other day. You know, some of that stuff can kind of correlate. We never would know the whole story, and you know the kind of background, the pedigree of these young niggas. But the other child, she kept his hands to himself. Yeah, he should have. It wasn't his interview. No one interrupted his news interview. Okay. The news interview was a type of situation. Well, he said he was a God-fearing man. He was one of those type that he didn't show any malice or kind of malicious intent to try to retaliate against the family. He just showed up. They wanted him escorted out of the facility for what? But y'all killed his son. That's the thing I can't see. I see the points you're making, KTC, but it still doesn't warrant the fact that why would they want him? If anything, he should be holding the whole event. The dude that lost his son. I mean, now we never know how that may turn out or how it started. We could sit here and go back and forth all day about this and that, but we don't really know the full story. We just know he went and sat up under the tent because it was raining. He come up over there and he told the dude, "You better not touch me or else." And he ended up reaching up and stabbing the boy in the chest. Now, we don't know. Now, state of Texas, you know how that shit go. If you ain't got to stand your ground, if you're not in the right situation with that stand your ground law, you just ass out. Like, you just can't go up stabbing and shooting Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman the midget. Now, if you can't kick him a few times and kick that motherfucker through a goal post, then you got problems. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. If I felt like niggas was a threat every day, I would have been in the news. I'm ready to remove it outside of you and everybody else. But if I felt threatened every day, or act like somebody was threatening me, man, I would have been all in the news. I sure would. I would have been in the news because I would have been in my emotions. And that's what a lot of these black men is not used to. They think out of their emotions and they think out of fear. Man, I haven't got that watermelon's good. But yeah. I mean, that's what I look at it as. I mean, me and HTC, you got your own point there too. And okay, let's put you sit right here. Tell me why you should show up to the accused news interview and you can hear it on TV. Well, maybe he felt like he felt sorrow for the parent son. Have you thought about that? Maybe. I mean, he didn't come up there as no threat. He didn't come up there as no harm or anything. From what I read and from what I seen, they escorted him off the premises. He didn't raid. He didn't resist. He wasn't belligerent and none of that stuff. But why did they want to usher him out of the facility when he was the one that had the child lost? See, and that goes back to why black people always fighting for something when they really don't have no idea what they're fighting for. You see what I'm saying? The boycott and the marching in the streets and crying for this type. What the fuck we got to do with that? Not saying this in this situation, but that goes back towards to other issues that we have amongst that. But back to this situation, I mean, we really, number one, we really don't know. I must throw that out there. We just only know from what they presented us in front of us and what we seen. Man, yeah, it's crazy though, KTC. It really is. And I'm not discarding anything that you're saying or nothing like that. I'm just saying. I don't know, KTC. That shit can go both ways though. And he showed up at the news interview, I guess, because he wanted to show remorse for the family because they got a son that's about to get off or going. That man could have been in his house up under the bed, grieving, boo-hoo crying. Oh, I lost my son. And not only he had that was twins. He lost the other twin because wasn't a twin that died? They had identical twins or something like that. So he could have been like, God damn, my son lost my kid. I lost a child. He could have been boohoo care. He could have been out there in AR-15 in a 300 blackout, ready to shoot the streets up. He could have been doing that, but he didn't. So, I mean, it's a crazy situation, man. I don't know. What was they going to talk about? Hey, Mr. John, your son's still my son. We shouldn't be meeting before court, but I'm here anyway. But still, KTC. I mean, hey, I'm gonna put it like this. And my eyes, and like I said, who am I? I'm just the average Joe Blow. In my eyes, I mean, I look at him as a stood up nigga to me. He ain't had to come there. He ain't had to come to the interview and say, but it's how the black people handled it. The black people act like his son killed their son. I mean, you don't see the kind of like, you don't see like how they portray that. Like he ain't had to come there. No, why he came? I wouldn't have. You kill my son, nigga, or anybody I love. I ain't coming to your goddamn and doing this. Oh, God forgive and turn the other cheek, nigga. Fuck that. No, I ain't one of them type of motherfuckers. I believe in eye for an eye, but I ain't showing up. Like no, I ain't doing that. No, hell no. That's just me. But why he did it, I don't know. I wouldn't. He should have known better. It's against all rules. Um, you may be right, KGC. You may be right. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't the first parent that came up and showed up to a funeral. I'm pretty sure it was some along the way. I can't call right at the top of my head right now, but I'm pretty sure it some kind of information to show that somebody the opposite side of parents believe that. Charlton White, for example, he said that the person that they killed, their parents said that they wish like better upon them. They don't wish no harm with them or whatever, whatever. And that's how he ended up getting out. Um, I I don't know. I don't know. You got some people like that, but me myself, man. Now I ain't gonna be that Robert Hilton Jr. that's just gonna run over a police cop and ain't had nothing to do with my son's murder. No, I ain't gonna do that. I feel like that he should have had got it. I would have respected him more had he would have got the person that had anything to do with the case or his son arrest or something. I could see, I could understand that. But for one, somebody that was retired, just to doing something out of the daily life norm, and just to go uh, handle traffic, and you just run over a random police officer, I think that's a pretty cowardly move. That go that goes for the same as um, someone slapping you, and you just go and jump on the opposite person that really actually did the slap. You just gonna jump on somebody else that had nothing to do with it. I mean, that's the way I think. Um, that's just me. Yeah, I mean, and it would have to be some very, very shocking evidence for that to come out for people to do that. But I actually think that he's gonna do some time, and that's just my personal opinion. I think that he's gonna do some time. I know they're raising money. They may ask him. They're gonna try to get him to do a plea deal. If he took it to trial, I think he's going to be shrewd. I think they're gonna give it to him with no Vaseline. Um, I think they're gonna try to get him to take a plea. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the situation all the way through too well, and I don't want to talk like as if I know it. I always spoke on what that report has been come out. Now y'all can rewind this and play it back. I never spoke on things that I felt like or something like that. I mean, I did put my thoughts into it, but from what the information that being presented to upon us thus far, that's what I was going off of. I never went anything assuming this and that. So I just kept stating the fact that why he bring the knife to the school, did his was it a threat or stuff like that. But I mean, they didn't put it all out there up front. They just assuming they got him, and he's out on bond. He's with his family, even though they got luxurious houses and stuff like that through the fundraising. But I mean, all that's documented too. They even though they would say, "Oh, they lying and all that." Well, hey, it's some kind of truth to it. That's good to see. I ain't hear about that one. Was it was it threatened? I mean, I don't know. Was it? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more context to that story. I mean, I mean, it sounds good, but What was his situation? Was it anything like this, or he wasn't the aggressor? Well, we're gonna see how this shape out. I think I'm a. I think I think I said enough. I'm gonna park my I think I'm gonna park my comments right here. Um, I think I said enough. But I thought I just said what I thought. Like I said, there's no merit behind it. There's no conviction. There's no facts behind it. I always say allegedly. Um, I don't know. Like I say, every week it's something that comes up about all these stories, and from what we heard up thus far, some people kind of put their two and two together and come up with their own conclusion and they their own thoughts, and some looking at it logically, some looking at it illogically. Uh, a lot of them kind of assuming. I don't know, but from what I read and looked at, I mean, could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not arguing with anybody in the chat. I ain't saying nothing different. I ain't taking one side more than the other. I'm just saying we want to have the uncomfortable conversation, like the title say. You know, ain't nobody gonna get none of that. We just we just talking. God damn. Lay down. Laptop about to go dead in a little bit. I got probably like 20%. But yeah, I just want to tap in with y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to KTC, and who pretty much giving, what I'm saying, the life or the live. I swear to God, I respect it, man. I salute to you, because we need to have more conversations like it was with you and Letitia. Hopefully, Evil May or Perspectives, or what I'm saying, anyone that's in the chat that can come up. And, that is, what I'm saying, and King Specters and stuff like that. Shout out to those guys, and shout out to everyone I just named. So I just want to have dialogue. The ones I know who's very vocal, and I know everybody that's over there, that's not going to be over here. I totally get that, because I got more subscribers on outside of the sector than more than ones that's already subscribed to me that's in the sector. So that's a good thing, and that's a plus for me. And I respect that, and that's what I want to see. So I respect everyone's thoughts, ideology, and their thought, and what I'm saying, their thinking process, stuff like that. I'm never the type to seem like I'm better than you, or I'm right, and I talk with conviction and stuff like that. But nah, that ain't how I always think. I always want to have open dialogue, conversation with other people, so we can spread and just put this stuff out here in the forefront. Because you never know who's listening, man. It's a small world. People that's really listening to us, to really kind of the topics that they've been having with the in-house significant other, the family member, the cousins, or whoever, the friends, whatever. It could just sow a seed to someone to think, okay, think about it a different way. That's all. Yeah. But I appreciate everyone, man, coming here and rocking with me. Um, I just grilled out. I'm about to go ahead and grab me a plate. My stomach jumping right now, nigga. Shit. My stomach jumping like a motherfucker. I'm gonna go back live one day this week. But till then, I got like 2 or 3 uploads I need to push out. I kind of did some things over and over and over again. Because due to my sound, but I finally figured out what it was. I had to unplug my speaker, my computer speaker, in order for me to. And it seems like y'all can hear me pretty clear. It's crystal clear. So I figured out what that was. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some more videos out. I doubt if it'll be tonight. Do some other stuff while I do that, but I'm gonna push this about 3 or 4 videos in the next 2 days, and kind of keep y'all up to date on some things that I've been hearing about. Y'all might have heard of or something like that. Yeah, trust me, I got my ears to the streets, so and I'm definitely focused on other things. But I appreciate y'all for coming and rocking with me. Um, hit the like button for the algorithms. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. And salute to y'all, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. KTC, salute to you. Salute to everyone that came by and dropped in the mess with me. And those who ones I see over there in the bushes too. Salute to y'all too. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notifications, man. That's how we rocking now. Ain't always gonna be talking on some shit. If you want to hear some bullshit, then meet me on another channel. But if you want to hear about some real shit and some dark topics, then you should tune in. Then the ones that's gonna be live. But salute to y'all. I appreciate it. I might sign off of here. Y'all stay tuned, man, for the next live upload videos, stuff like that. I'll leave y'all a comment and stuff. Share the video. And I catch y'all in the next one, man. Salute to y'all. Salute.